And Richard needed to wound on 4s, and he rolled Yahtzee. 5 1s. I'm not laughing at all. Welcome to my world, Rich. Today, it's my first game with the Arks of Omen book, and I'm up against the horrible Orks. And it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this battle report. Right, I'm here with my Necrons and with Richard. Hello, Richard.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Another year and our first game of the year, and of course we're using the new chapter approved. Are you looking forward to it?
Definitely. Read it, so raring to try it.
Okay, well, let's have a look at what you've brought for our first game of the year.
Arks of Omen detachment. I've got 3 HQs. I've got Beast Boss on Squigasaur. He's my war boss. I've then got Knob on Smasher Squig. He's free because I've got Smasher Squigs in it, and I've got a weird boy. I've then got lots of troops. I've got a unit of 20 boys, Knob with Power Claw. I've got a unit of 10 Beast Snagger boys. I've got the Thump Gun in there, and I've got the Power Snapper in there. I've got another unit of 10 Beast Boys, and they've also got a Thump Gun, and they've got the Power Snapper as well. They're going in 2 kill rigs.
So that's a kill rig, obviously.
And this is proxy, and there's a kill rig.
Okay, so this is going to be a kill rig today.
Yeah.
Fair play.
And then I've got 3 units of 10 Gretchen. They're all in trucks. Of course, these are proxy in the trucks today.
Okay.
Because I don't know. It's not
So these are basically these.
Yeah,
one of these.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's they've just got the big shooter. They've got no other attachments to them. Bare bones. I've then got my fast attack. I've got 2 units of 3 Smasher Squigs.
Yep.
And then I've got my scrapjet, of which I've got the rocket cannons and wing missiles and a big shooter.
Okay, and this here is actually a battle wagon, yeah?
This is a battle wagon,
Yep.
yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, how many CPs are you going to start with?
2. I've used 4.
2 CPs.
Because both have got a relic and both have got a warlord trait.
Right. Okay, good stuff. So let's have a look at the Necron list. Okay, here is my list. Arks of Omen detachment. I've got 2 Technomancers. The one at the front is just standard, and the one at the back has the relic, the Veil of Darkness. He also has the Trans Subjector, I think it's called, the Arcana, and of course they both have the cloaks. We then have 10 Necron Warriors with Gauss Reapers. In the fast attack choice, we've got 7 Tomb Blades. They've got twin blasters, they've got shield veins, and 6 of them have shadow looms. We then have 2 units of 9 scarabs, and then in the elite slot, 2 of the Triarch Stalkers. Looking forward to playing these. These have heat rays. We then have 10 death marks. Heavy support wise, we have 2 Doomsday Arks and 3 units of Locust Destroyers, and each one's got 1 heavy destroyer in the unit. And that rounds out my list at 2,000 points. And I start with 5 CPs. Okay, so we randomly rolled the mission, and once again we rolled Death and Zeal. We seem to play this one a lot. It is table quarters. We've got 3 objectives in the middle and 1 in each deployment zone. You score 4 points for 1 objective, 8 points for 2, and 12 points for more. Plus, what's the other bit of the mission, Rich?
Objective purged. In every battle round at the end of each player's turn, the player whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they satisfy one of the following conditions, or 3 if they satisfy both. So if you control every objective marker on the board, or you control an objective marker you didn't at the beginning of your turn, you score 2 points. And if you destroy at least 1 enemy unit that was on an objective marker, then you score another point.
Okay, and am I correct in saying it's sticky objectives? Is that right?
It doesn't say it is. Only it is sticky, and that's what the objective purged is.
Right, okay, yes. I thought I'd read it was sticky, yeah. So basically if you score the objective with troops, and even if you move away, you're still holding it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at our secondary objectives. Okay, a litre of oil and a spanner in the works. That's me, the Necrons. I am taking the 3 Necron secondaries just to try them out. Purge the vermin, which is terrible in Arks of Omen, but I'm going to play it anyway just to see it in action. I've got ancient machineries and treasures of eons. And then we have a pint of Snakebite and packet of squig scratchings. That's the Orks. And Richard has taken get the good bits, no prisoners, and bring them down. So we are ready to find out who's going to be the attacker and defender and get this game going. Okay, so we rolled for attacker and defender. My first dice roll of the year was a 1. So Richard chose to be the attacker, and he's deployed all of his nasty stuff in that quarter. Nothing in reserve. I've deployed my nasty stuff in this corner. I do have my death marks and my 10 warriors in reserve. So we are now going in for the big dice roll off. Oh, I know, I definitely want to go first. Here we go. A 6.
Oh, you're going first.
Yay! Okay, Necrons, turn 1. Okay, the Necrons have moved. We've got the Scarabs moving onto this objective here and that objective there. The Stalkers getting in range. We've got the Tomb Blades just over here. No movements with the Doomsday Arks, but the Destroyers have just moved to try and get sight with their big guns. And now it's time to shoot. Okay, so I've just measured all of the big guns. This gun here can only shoot the kill rig. The others can all shoot the kill rig and the truck. So I'm going to shoot this one first at the kill rig. So here we go. We need 3s. We hit. Strength 10. Toughness 8, is it?
Yeah.
3s. Nope. Right, Doomsday Ark. So the first one on the left is going to shoot the kill rig. How many shots? He gets 4 shots, needing 3s. 1 misses. Should have shot the Trark Stalkers first, shouldn't I? What a fool. Okay, and then strength 10. 3s.
1.
1 goes through. Minus 5.
6 up in ball. No.
Okay, damage 2. Okay, so yeah, I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played for many weeks. So, Trark Stalkers first, of course. I'm going to shoot this one into the kill rig. So here we go. We've got 2 shots. We need 3s. 1 gets through. Strength 8. 4s. Nothing. Okay, so now I'm going to shoot the other Doomsday Ark at the kill rig. How many shots? 3 shots.
That's alright.
We are needing 3s.
2 would be better.
Re-rolling the 1. Thank you to the Trark Stalker. 2 though. It doesn't really help.
3s.
3s.
2s and 1s would be nice.
Get them both through. 2 6 up in Vons.
No.
Nope. The damage, d6 damage each. I'm going to re-roll this for a command point. That's a nice re-roll. Okay, 11 wounds. Okay, so now I'm going to shoot this heavy destroyer into the kill rig. The kill rig has 3 wounds left. So we are needing 3s. Re-rolling the 1s natively anyway. We hit. And we need 3s again. Saved. Well done. And now I have 1 last heavy destroyer coming in. Hits. Wounds. No. Damage. That's enough.
Doesn't explode.
Okay. Kill rig gone. Obviously the damage there was 3d3, but I only rolled 1 dice. Anyway, 1 has died. What are these getting out, Rich?
They're snagger boys.
Snagger boys. Right. Okay. We've got some more shooting to do, so let's carry on. Okay, so now we are shooting the other Trark Stalker into the truck. just over there. So here we go. We need 3s. Can't re-roll the 1 for ourselves, but 1 gets through. Strength 8. Toughness
6, so it was a
yep.
3.
So that is a wound.
Okay.
Okay, d6 damage. A 4. 4 wounds. Okay, so all I've got left to shoot is the tomb blades, and the only thing they can see is the buggy over there. So we're going to shoot them. We're not in rapid fire range. So here we go. We need 3s. We can re-roll the 1s because of the stalker. We get 2 1s, although there's quite a few 2s there, but there you go. So I convert one of them, take the 2s out. And these are strength 5, so I'm going to need 5s. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 saves, Rich, at -2. 6s. Get 1 6.
Get 1 6, 2
So,
5, ain't bad.
1 wound each. Okay, so that concludes Necron's turn 1. I did do Ancient Machineries on the Scarabs there, so that was 4 points. I'm on 2 objectives for Treasures of Eons, so that was 3 points. And I took an objective which I didn't hold at the beginning of the turn, so that was 2 points. And that's it. So we're going to move in to Orks turn 1. Okay, and at the movement phase, so this truck came up towards my Scarabs, no surprise there, and then the rest of the army just advanced forward. So everything is eyeing up my front line here. We've got this massive blob of vehicles over on this objective. We've got some backup there at the back trying to block my deep strikers come in, and we've got some Gretchen there waiting to come in on this objective and do one of Richard's secondaries. Right, let's move into the psychic phase. Right, psychic power done, the jump. And I have 20 boys right here stopping me from overwatching with my destroyers when he makes his attempt at a 9-inch charge. Right, we're halfway through Richard's shooting phase. I've lost a Scarab here. I've got this Doomstalker down to 7 wounds. I just rolled a double 6 to save 2 nasty guns that came in. And then I just had a load of rockets come in from over there. And Richard needed to wound on 4s. And he rolled Yahtzee. 5 1s. I'm not laughing at all. Welcome to my world, Rich.
It happens.
Okay, end of the shooting. My Triarch Stalker here with Quantum Deflection bossed everything that came in. My Scarabs didn't fare quite so well. I did RP 1 of them, but we've got 5 left out of the 9. And now Richard is eyeing up his assaults. Right, Richard is starting with the big one. It's a 9-inch charge, re-rollable. He doesn't normally fail big charges, and that continues, so my destroyers are in trouble. Okay, so these guys on their beasts assaulted my Triarch Stalker, and I overwatched, and I managed to do 7 wounds, which was really nice. Richard only managed to save 1 of them, so I killed 1 of the guys, and 1 is down on 1 wound. Okay, my Scarabs look to be in trouble. We've got these things, the grots, and these. He multi-assaulted the Scarabs and the Stalker. This guy's in assault with both Stalkers, as of course those 2 are in assault with this. Richard of course is looking to wipe these, tag these destroyers. We've got these destroyers in trouble over here. This is going to hurt. Right, end of Orcs turn 1. These guys got my destroyers down to 2, and they have consolidated into this unit, so tying up this unit as well. This guy consolidated into my tomb blades, tying up them. I did kill the guy that was on 1 wound. Over here, these guys got my Triarch Stalker down to 5 wounds. I did nothing in return. And what else happened? My Scarabs died, of course. Well, that was it, wasn't it? I think. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so we're going to move into Necrons turn 2. Okay, so Command Protocol turn 1 was re-roll RP. Command Protocol this turn is shoot and fall back. I've done my Rites of Reanimation, got a destroyer back. I've done my Living Metal. He got another wound back on here as well. and of course the Triarch Stalkers have gone up a wound. So we are now ready to move. Okay, movement phase. I fell back with these guys, brought these destroyers over here, fell back with the Triarch Stalker and this Triarch Stalker. I vowed these guys over this side of the board, moved the Scarabs forward and moved the Tomb Blades here, and we are now ready to do some shooting. Okay, shooting. I took a lot of shots at a lot of Orks, and on my very last gun managed to kill this unit here. I did manage to kill that guy that was on his friendly beast, and then over here I managed to kill the truck and a lot of the grots. These do need to take a leadership check at the end of the turn. However, we're going to go into the assault phase. I am thinking I'm going to assault here, and then I might assault both of my Triarch Stalkers. We'll see. Okay, so end of my turn. I got both Triarch Stalkers into the assault. I did 1 wound. This guy's got a 4+ save, and then he's got a 4+ shrug. Yeah, not very nice. And then he killed one of my Stalkers and got this one down to 3 wounds. Over here, I assaulted with my Scarabs onto the grots and the truck. It's only got 1 wound on this truck, so I put 1 Scarab base on it. I exploded it, and then I rolled a 1. So no mortal wounds. However, I did kill the grots that were there. I did ancient machineries earlier with the Tomb Blades using a CP, so I could shoot as well. I also took a new objective that I wasn't on before and killed a unit that was on an objective. So I have got some points. I've only got 1 treasures this turn. And that's it. So we're going to move in to Orks turn 2. Alright, Richard is just moving. Of course, I did score Purge the Vermin. Only 1 point for my deployment zone. Purge, pretty difficult to get, especially at the beginning of the game. And of course, you can only score it from turn 2. So I think it's really bad as a secondary. But yeah, I just wanted to see it in action. Okay, on with the game. Okay, here they come again. Richard has just done another jump. Another unit of boys coming over. Are these beast snaggers, are they?
These are beast snaggers.
Okay, even worse. Over here, we've got these guys just coming up towards my Scarabs. Richard was going to fall back with this, but he hasn't. He's moved this guy up here, protecting this area from any deep strikers of mine. The kill rig, of course, in the middle. We've got some grots over there. They got out of here, yeah? Right?
They got out of it.
No, they got out.
No, they got out of it. The grots got out
of
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they got out of there, and they've done one of his secondaries. What's that called?
No, the middle ones did get the good bits.
Okay,
completed at the end of my turn.
Right. Okay, and then of course these have moved up over here. So once again, I am looking in deep doo-doo. But we'll see what happens. Here we go. Shooting and assault phase. Okay, shooting phase over. I lost 9 wounds on my Doomsday Ark, and I lost 1 wound on my heavy destroyer there. He was wounded previously, and that was it. So not too bad. However, we've got an assault phase coming up, and I think this could be nasty. Okay, so these into the destroyers. You will need a 9. Easy peasy, look at that. Richard never fails an assault.
Not a big one.
Right, so they got in. These got a 10-inch charge, they got in, which is just done an 11-inch charge on my Tomb Blades and my Scarabs. He's obviously already in close combat. So the only thing that failed was the kill rig, yeah?
Yeah.
That was the only thing that failed. So, yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, end of turn 2 for the Orks. My destroyers survived just. I've got 1 heavy destroyer left there. My 2 Doomsday Orks have been tagged by these. Over here, this thing killed my Triarch Stalker. My Scarab survived, and I lost 4 of my Tomb Blades. I did kill quite a few of the boys in return though, and I'm actually taking that objective, which is the only objective I currently hold, so that gives me 4 points in my turn 3. Turn 3, I've got an extra 1-inch movement, so let's see what we can do. Okay, my turn 3. No movement here, but we are in range of what I want to shoot, which is up over here. I fell back with both of the Doomsday Arks. Fell back with these. I brought one of these back. I gained 3 wounds in total from this guy, 1 from living metal and 2 from him. And then I fell back with this guy over here in range of the objective. Managed to just about squeeze these warriors onto the sides of the board. I'm going to try to shoot these here. My snipers have just come here, my death marks, so potentially eyeing up some mortal wound goodness if I roll well. And that's it. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do. Right, actually we're back to the movement phase. I have decided to move these, so I've moved them so their guns are in range of these guys here, because my idea is to kill all of these and then take this objective with my objective secure man right here, which of course helps with the mission because, well, you have to kill a unit on an objective and then claim on an objective that you weren't on, so potentially 3 points there if I can kill them. Right, now onto the shooting phase. Right, okay, so task almost done. I did foul here, my heavy destroyer missed, however I did manage to kill all of the orcs there, so I've claimed 3 points for taking an objective I wasn't on and destroying a unit that was on it. My death marks fouled miserably, just taking 1 mortal wound off of that guy. And that's it. We're going to move into the assault phase. I have no new assaults, so Richard is going to be going first. We've just got this little assault here. Okay, end of turn 3 for the Necrons. My Tomb Blades died, however, my Scarabs took out the truck that was there, although I did try to explode another one and I rolled another 1, but luckily their normal attacks killed him off, and I killed the boys as well, the Scarabs, so the Scarabs bossing it and getting me some points for Treasures of Eons. And I think that was it for the assault, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, so we move in to Orks turn 3. Right, Richard's just doing all of his psychic phase. He's just getting ready to shoot. Apart from this brave soul here, I am literally just lined up on the back of the board there. Yeah, this is not looking too promising, is it? I do have some points, to be honest with you. I don't think it's going to be enough, especially by the end of the game.
Yeah.
I think we'll be back with the final score very soon.
Stick a cannon into there.
Right, turn 3. Richard is in my ranks. I am rapidly dying. I'm going to carry on. We're going to play the game out and then we'll be back with the final score. Right, that's the end of the game. The Necrons are dead and we haven't scored many points. We only scored 26 points for primary, 18 points for secondary, so 54. And Richard managed to get max on primary, 35 on secondary, 90 points. A very good victory for the Orks. That's the alarm for me to go home, which is good timing. Thanks for the game, Rich. A lot of fun. Thank you for that. And my secondaries, Purged Vermin, definitely was really bad. Ancient Machinery, still not too bad, but the trouble is I was just pinned this side of the board. I think you going second really sort of just held me back, didn't it? Totally.
Yeah, and with a Snakebite clan, it's, even though it's not the strongest, it meant you were struggling to get even against the basics.
Yeah. But I did survive just about until turn 5, so I suppose that could be a small victory because I thought I would die much quicker.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you want to see some of our other battle reports, here is a playlist for you to check out. And if you want to find out more about my list and why I took it, because it isn't that competitive, then here's a video all about my list.